Oh. Yeah, the Zoom recording. Fuck it, I don't know. Yeah, it's chilling for a bit. Let it play. I've got my fancy team. I've got 63 points this week. Fun. Big up Kieran Trippier, my guy. Saved a week, really. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Like, how do birds fly? They flap their wings very fast, I suppose. Oh, there's my fish dying. Well, anyway, yep, my bad for this. See you next week. Kill. Let the timer run out.
Embarrassing though. And Flash Cannon will just rip into this Halloran who is just going to say, I'll die just to get some kills, give me some momentum, and I just accept that I've lost, and hopefully I can lose 3 or 2-0 is what that looks like. And Metal, look at this Trick Room getting stalled. This Protect is so value. Double Iron Bash, wrong move, and Protect, scouting. What is almost surely abandoned Metal. Yeah, you can't run Choiced into a team like this, but the Fable kind of forces you to some extent. But I mean, you can't run Choiced Melmetal into this. It's such a grief. You have to be able to switch your moves. It should have been sub leftovers. Sub leftovers, Earthquake. Alright, does it get Fire Punch? Because if it does, it should get that. And I guess it don't get Fire Punch. I surely would have run it. And then yeah, that would have been hugely problematic. But it's a completely different battle, and that's why your sets and builds matter. Hence, it's a massive win. The Retro Regirock are absolutely skyrocketing through the Mars conference. I guess it helps when you're in Mars, but this is a sort of meteoric rise we were expecting from them last season and somewhat the season before, even to a small extent. Good players finally being rewarded, and this could be a playoff berth for them. This is the sort of most important battle they've probably got in the tail end of their schedule, and it looks like they're certainly winning it because this Melmetal is not doing the juice, it has to be said. Does it have Fire Punch? No. 47% is nice, but like, yeah. Rock Smash wouldn't have even broken a sub. How OP sub lefties would have been here on Melmetal. Jesus Christ. Was that special Melmetal? I wish it was. What's Melmetal's special attack? I don't know. Probably like 20. So they can justify how busted it is by saying its base stat total isn't that high. Anyway. Let Bradford Bulu in action, and that's what matters at this point. Here are the team previews while I evaluate that the next battle is the Merseyside Mimkyu in action. Looking to put pressure on the Jolteons Deino in a matchup against the Super Hoopa. Right, Walrein, holy based. I love Tim. Will he win this battle though? I'm not sure. Mega Venusaur breaking looks difficult. It looks very, very difficult. Terra Blast Fairy immediately crippling the Sableye. Levi will be overjoyed with that turn 1. His beautiful draft that was so beautiful, and then, oh my god, not very effective, and it kills. That is. Well, I don't. I want to believe in Tim. I mean, I'm going to have fun when Walrein gets out. But the reality is, Kartana is the key to all the wins we have seen thus far. And many wins for the Bradford Bulu, frankly, in a great season. But this is Levi getting a much-needed win for the Nottingham Noivern. I would... Oh. These battles just over instantaneously. I can't even enjoy them. I mean, I enjoy them, but I don't enjoy them. You know what I mean? I enjoy the battles, but I don't enjoy the process of the battles. This is ruined. Why you got a Cresselia, Levi? Why? I can't be a fan of you with that stupid Cresselia. I don't even care if you got Mega Venusaur. The rest of your team's pretty cool, but oh man, you can't kill Walrein. Can you stop crit one-shotting everything? Is this 6-0? It looks like 6-0. Oh dear. 11 turns? I mean, we've seen Luke losing 7 turns before, and that probably won't ever be topped, so... No point prediction. Good idea. We are flying through these games, and that certainly helps when they're 12 turns long. Right. Will this be 12 turns long? Probably. Click Roaring Moon. And unfortunately find yourself walled by Gholdengo or Umbreon, depending on what you want to click. That's not true. And then we have the other team, 10 and 3, the Jolteons Deino up against the Plymouth Pachirisu. Alright. What you up to, Lorna? Alrighty. Okay. What we got going on here? It's a Slowbro teleport lead. How fun! Rocky Helmet? I could not have foreseen this. Nelson surely foresaw this. He's got a plan. Gholdengo comes in. Charizard is here and it wants to click the damage button. Double it into Roaring Moon, predicting a switch. But unfortunately that switch to a presumably predicted Umbreon is not given. So here we go. We've got a Berserky boy. Does it get superpower? Because if it does, it don't do any damage. Here's substitute Stone Edge over Rock Blast. He's not the hardest punish, but I mean, this ain't doing anything. Come on, Nelson. Show us some of the cooking. Start cooking. You got this, bro. Knock off. I mean, that's a fair bit of damage. Is that offensive Donphan or is Charizard just a wimp? Incredible. Alright, I think that might have been some sort of offensive Donphan because that's just gone. That being said, it is a Charizard in the sun. And down goes the Charizard for the price of revealing that it is indeed Scarf Gholdengo. Shock. Was it worth a switch? Well, the reality is there was no real safe switch, and Excadrill was probably more valuable, so be it. Fiery Wrath. I have no idea what that move does, but we're not going to find out because it's not going to happen again. Okie dokie. Cinderace revealing the heavy duty boots and court change. Ooh, that's really cool. Shame that Slowbro still doesn't care about it. But rocks going up is nice. Won't be of huge value because the Charizard's already dead, but hey, I like that move. That's cool. Excadrill comes in and says, hi, Gholdengo, bro. You want to focus blast me in the face? And you know what? Considering it's Sand Rush, Nelson rightly says, no, I don't. So here's Roaring Moon. It's also heavy duty boots. Is it also going to click U-turn? I don't know. There's a protect. It clicks Roost. Okay, very cool. Umbreon's going to stall out this seemingly unwinnable position. The only remaining Giga play is some sort of Velusia shit, but I'm pretty sure Rai completely knows. As we've seen that fish do a thing before. It was cool, but lightning rarely strikes twice. Toxic. My pronouncement of Cinderace is funny. What is it? Kinderaki? Terra Steel? Can't toxic me, bro. I'm going to click Calm Mind because I'm a tier 3 with Volt Absorb and Calm Mind, by the way. Cool. Got a substitute as well on that. Don't need it. Outspeed this. This fella's dead. That's GG because... Oh! No, it's not because Gholdengo can outspeed, but will it live? At +2. Place your bets now. I think it probably will. Velusia's going to come in. What does it do? Terra Ground. But... yeah. It's a good call from Rai. Focus Blast. Oh, it kills. Of course, because it's Terra Steel. My bad. Alright. Oh, Nelson's got some kills here. This is a respectable performance. What's that Scooter want to do? Earthquake. Cool. Outplay is a lot of damage. But, unfortunately, Gholdengo cannot, while Scarf, beat the duo of Slowbro and Roaring Moon, as it would have to click Shadow Ball most likely. Dazzling Gleam, hoping for a greedy Roaring Moon switch. I respect it. But it's 3-0. The pressure is on the Jolteons Deino, who come into action here against the Plymouth Pachirisu and their adorable, cute logo. And then we'll have the Cheshire Combees against the London Lunalas, which is probably the highest ranked matchup of the week in the Miles Conference. Okie dokie. What is there for the Hail Gang? Well, Giraffe has a parting shot into Florges as Aurora Veil goes up. Typhlosion here. Chilling Water. Pretty cool. Most importantly, of course, means that this poor Typhlosion just had its Eruption Day ruined, and that is a lovely play from Pluck to make sure that, although it's highly risky from Flo. Poison Jab with Life Orb into Slowbro. This set is what Andy Gray would say when you shoot from the halfway line on FIFA 04 and say it's optimistic. That's how I feel about that. Fake Out, a lot of damage. But Encore into Fake Out, very cool. Ninetales back in, looking for some more Veil action, but knockoff goes up, means no more Light Clay. Arctivish goes on. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't thought about Andy Gray in a really long time, but now I have. Andy Shock's in. Okay, does it have Volt Absorb? It can, but you would think it's Slush Rush. Terra Steel, because this thing is also tier 3, and Terra is a very cool mechanic. It's cool, but it's not balanced. And goodbye, Arctivish. So the question is, can Flupkey win this game 2-0 or worse, such that we have a tie on Mon difference at the top of the conference? And the answer is, I don't think so. I think he's going to win at 5 or 6-0. That being said, Hoopa is very scary. It will kill one thing now, maybe, and that would be that fella. In comes the Scarf U-turn Weeboo, and down goes the Hoopa. The insurance condition is there from Flopkey, and that's just good prep and good building, and Flo knew that was going to happen, but just had to accept that their only way of winning is if Flopkey had misclicked, and that wasn't the case. It will cost them on difference, but frankly, whatever. There's the Automize. So Paralysis is now just a chance to not move. Automize again? No, just kill the Ambipom, who is taking Agility Badon Pass, which is cool. Not effective, but cool. Or just in. What is this? Blast Burn, Terra Electric Eruption. Right. Well, you know what? That's life sometimes. Online maths and physics tutor part-time role at Tuscaloosa Particulares. Be one of the first applicants. Your LinkedIn sends me emails every single day, and I just don't care. Webcam laggy. Oh. We turn this thing on. Plugged in, right? It's getting pretty dark out. I don't want to look even more like an alien than I already do. Someone just smiling at me as if to say, yeah, you still look like an alien. Oh, crit Moonblast. That is unfortunate. Could have potentially got another constellation kill there. Maybe Barrascuda can get some. Of course it can't. That's a 5-0. And the DN Dino will edge out that little bit more security at the top of the conference. Looking to try and lock in that top 2 in a very hotly contested playoff. What do you call them? Playoff buy spots? Playoff privilege spots is what I'd like to say. You whip out like a business card and you're like, oh, I'm playoff privilege. You know, when you get buys. Pretty cool. Speaking of teams fighting for them very spots, well, they're right here. The Combees and the London Lunalas. What has Maddie brought for the Salt Cube, which seems to be stubbornly coming every single week, even though we've seen it very hard counted at times. But Sword don't seem to care. I respect that. I don't respect that. I think it's cringe. Do something else. But I respect that it's still effective, so you keep doing it. Remember the Salt Cube being shit. The Salt Cube is bloody OP, but if you bring it every single week, then people are going to prep for it, you know? Bringing it every single week is a bit of a liability if you're going to be relying on it. And frankly, that sort of defensive mod needs to be relied on. It's not an offensive threat. Anyway, May has a very unique draft, and the question is, what's going to go down? You can see some cool Dugtrio Klefki interactions with like Prankster Magnet Rise. There's no way Sword has. It could just be Air Balloon. And then Foul Play. Without Dugtrio can one shot. This is like banded. Polisso Pod is there. I don't know. May's pretty happy, I would imagine. just because Klefki's the only safe Darmanitan switching initially. There's a Dugtrio lead to try and catch a Klefki, but it ain't effective. Rocks go up. Salt Cube poses no offensive threat, apparently, so 3 rocks indeed. And while the Iron Defensing has began on turn 1, this is brave. Iron Defense, Body Press United? Yeah, okay, right. That's what this game has come to. Well, one of these monsters resists. Although I don't believe this boy has... Oh, spikes going up. Body Press for huge damage. And Whirlwind. May be very happy with that exchange. Rest Forced. What is this? Schooled or Chilly? Predicting a switch. It's a Chilly. Surprised that no Schooled. Could have threatened a kill and nothing really wants the Schooled. Well, here you go. U-turn. Critting. Can go into the Dugtrio or the Ditto, looking for screens of own. Or to be honest, Ditto's really valuable against Klefki. You really want to know what 4 moves that thing's running. Thunder Wave. Perfect switch into Dugtrio. Sword not predicting it. Spikes will go up on an Earthquake and it's just dead. No Magnet Rise. I guess that was scouted by Matty though, so that's just poor prep and good play from Matty. And looks like we've got an Iron Defense game again. Okay. I mean, obviously, this can't do basically any damage to... Wait, it's got... Oh, it's got Covert Cloak, of course. I mean, this makes sense if it's the answer to the Salt Cube. Right, well... Viper, the Ore Form's going to do a lot more damage. That does 5%. But, while Spikes continue to be sat, very nice exchange from Maddie, as long as he doesn't get crit. Can he actually kill? How much damage does this do? 25. You see the recover. There's still 7 recovers left. I don't know if Matty wins this. I mean, he puts on a lot more pressure. But he may be forced to use, like, Banette. But then this can't kill Banette. It also can't touch Banette. It can with Salt Cure. This is so weird. This is so fucking weird. Let me go first. This takes a while. Stop telling me what happens. But sure. I'm already going normal. Well, oh my goodness, I was literally about to say it. I'm assuming it takes a while because none of them crit. And unfortunately for Maddie, he has been found very unfortunate in this exchange, but that's the risky take. It's not a concrete answer to the Salt Cube, I'm afraid. And Recover still has 1 left. Sword will be very... Not happy. Is that the game? With 3 layers of spikes up and rocks, it seems hard to come back from. And the Scarf Outrage is in. There's no immunity. In comes the Galarian Zapdos, but can it really... Yes, it can. Right. What the heck is going on? Banette is in. Finds the Choice Scarf. Wow, this thing hits hard. Destiny Bond wants to get rid of it, but doesn't one-shot the Banette. Banette's now firing a free Shadow Claw. Okay, yeah, I mean... Trade them once. 1 crit and 15 body presses. Yeah, I mean, that's the exchange. I mean, once you commit to an exchange like that, you can't be mad at crits either way. That's just how it is. Regidrago's bulk kind of shit. It just has a shit ton of HP. Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's interesting. First impression can only be used the 1 turn, and I'm pretty sure Matty can just always click U-turn here to beat that. Yeah, because emergency. Alright. That's a really important battle for the Cheshire Combees. Yeah, that was a good battle, though. It was a good battle. Yeah, that's just died at hazards. 2-0 is the scoreline. Brutal. Right. Who's betting this sort of money on the feature matchup? No one's betting too heavily. Interesting. 2 battles left before the feature matchup. Right. The offensive threat gang from Loop, not featuring Sneasler, is in the house. The Cosmic Power and Minior are in the house in the Ontario Orchestra. Who wins? I don't know. to be honest. Let's find out. Ingambit is in. Immediately on Torkoal. That is brave. Surely there's a plan here. Stealth Rocks are just simply sat as Lava Plume does a huge amount of HP, and it's Citrus Berry. Wow, that is a defensive Torkoal and a very, very bulky Dragapult. Respect that. Lava Plume does not burn, and leftovers are shown from the Dragapult. That means substitute indeed, and it takes... Oh, it dodges a yawn. It lives a Lava Plume here. Is this Dragon Dance? Oh, man. What a set for the moment on the Oshawott. Phantom Force? Getting more leftovers recovery? There's no switch-ins. The Oshawott don't have a normal type, and if they do, they certainly haven't been bringing it. We can just click Phantom Force. Or substitute. Let's just win. Bro, this set just instant wins. It's actually just game. It needs to be like Scarf. I mean, it's not. It just Torkoal shows that it can't deal with it. You literally sub up for free here. Why is Torkoal in? Oh, man. That's GG. Okay. Right. Nice set from Luke. And I'm afraid we get here is just... This is 6-0, surely. What does this thing do? It's got... Does Luke get a forfeit loss for not pressing screens with Dragapult? That was the only thing it was allowed to do. I mean, it can do this. If you sit Torkoal out in front of it twice. Oh, it's Agility Cosmic Power with Tom Pass, apparently. I don't think it's living Phantom Force, I'll be honest. Agility just meant that it didn't move. Even if it lived the Phantom Force, which it certainly doesn't. This is... Yeah, wow. Alright, well, That was a battle. But this is the Miles Conference. You never know. Our last non-feature matchup. It is the Jersey Jolteons. On the wrong side. Against the Buckingham Bonsly. We've got weather against terrain. This one is sure to be a funky one. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Here we go. Pelipper. Electric Surge and Rain. Both set at the same time. It's a hard switch to Swampert. Immediate Grass Knot's prediction is not there. Vex no balls. I've just been not fearful at all of those hard switches into Swampert all season long, and he's been punished for it and instantly lost like 2 or 3 battles because of it. Vex thought he'd learned his lesson, but this is Ash. He does what he wants. And he ends up making the right play because of it. And there's a big liquidation taken very well. That rocket, yeah, there's into Raichu as the terrain goes down, though. Huge misplay from Vex. Crunch. Is this Aqua Jet Blastoise? It's not. Oh, massive misclick. Surely in liquidation. No bullet punch. I mean, I guess it doesn't need. I mean, he wants his all there. He wanted a bullet punch, but then he was predicting the switch, I guess. Alright, is this one Grass Knot? No, it's not this time. There it is. Lava goes down. In comes the Kilowatt Troll as Serena is in. Terra Ground, Terra Blast. Okay. Is this thing Scarfed? Nope. Okay, where's the switch in? There is none. Interesting. What can you do? Oppressive offensive power from the bird. Terra Grass, Leaf Blade, dead. That is a Scarf Sharp boy, and it is a huge threat. Grimmsnarl, threatening the Thunder Wave. Doesn't click it. Goes to the Reflect. Safer play. Not punished. Vex is just clicking the button. Does this thing not get Thunder Wave? I don't know if it does. Maybe it just gets Parting Shot. Well, it's switched into Draco Fish, which behind screens can surely take that fine. Does. Can Coco live 1? Gallade is actually left out here. I thought this would be the Monta save. But I guess Vex is trying to stall out these screens, but I worry that they last a bit too long if it's light clay, which you would expect on a Grimmsnarl. Here is Coco, but can it kill? Surely with... Oh! It's just Scarf, Vicious Rend, it's just death. Rising Voltage is a kill. Light screen is up. I don't think Grass Knot is going to kill. Parting Shot, certainly... Wait. Grass Knot predicting the switch? Nasty Plot? Oh, shit! Does it... Ooh. Ooh. Should have grass knotted. Alpha would have grass knotted. What's this Grimmsnarl going to do? I guess it parting shots. But then that's pranked out. Oh, you should have grass knotted Vex. Oh man, what an end game. What an end game. That is one of the end games of all end games. That's a great battle. That's battle of the week by far. But what could be battle of the week is a featured matchup. Yeah, this is definitely better than a level 1 Togedemaru getting 6 kills. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Ruby, 904. Ah! That's huge. What a battle that is to play. That is so fun. Massive respect to the boys. With braid crit rate. It's like 1 in 12, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway. There is a team that, of course, we haven't seen this week. And whilst it is the Bolton Boldores, it is the Leeds Litwicks. That means that it's the featured matchup. And I get to jump in a call with Mr. Failius, who I hopefully will get a replay from if I haven't already. And that means you guys need to go away. And by go away, I mean stay right here for a couple of minutes. I'll be right with you. Just repeat what you said there, Failius.
Hello.
Fantastic, thank you. This is the greatest season of the Leeds Litwicks history thus far. Failius, talk to me.
I don't really know how I got to this point.
I don't either. So talk to me about the featured matchup. Yeah, really important match. Why did you pick this one? Did you know it was going to be important or what?
Oh yeah, this is like our long-standing rivalry. We're always next to each other in the standings. Icerdo is my bestie.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of our battles have been interesting. Every single season, so it's always going to be interesting in some way.
Okay, right. Now, I don't understand how you prep for games, but talk to me about this particular game and what you felt about how you felt about your draft in particular the Bolton Boldores draft.
Yeah, so my draft struggled with two mons on Icerdo's side. Neither of them came to this battle, so that's already a great start.
What were you fearing?
Azumarill and Megalopony. Both are very annoying. Because I have an unaware mon, but it's weak to water. And it just sort of gets worn down, even if you build it bulky against Lopunny and the Explode as well, I guess. Scrappy is a fun ability.
I see, yes. Do you plan on bringing out the heat with some goated crocodile set again, or what?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I always like building fun stuff with the crocodile.
Where is your X-Cloud switching?
That's a good question.
Okay. Right, so turn 1, you know the drill. And there's a Skarmory here. Like, you want to let it build up hazards? You just click in Rotom Frost, or do you think that's too obvious?
I think I want to go for the middle ground here. I'm scared of what he has, and if his game plan relies on me, or if it's more of an offensive thing. I see the Deoxys speed. I'm terrified of that thing. So I think we'll see what I decide to lead off here.
I'm opening a can of chickpeas. Carry on.
Oh yeah.
They smell nice.
I believe I lead Crook here just to cover as many options as possible.
You have Taunt on Crook?
Smile. So yeah, so the Skarmory comes out here. I'm quite afraid of the Iron Defense set here.
Oh.
Yeah, but I do want to knock because that being chipped is really big for later in the battle, right?
That's true.
I have mons that can deal with it, but they need the chip.
I mean, it was a nice play from icerdo. Had you have clicked Taunt, it would have been a disaster.
Yep.
All right. So he's obviously predicting your switch, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but that's fine. Like, okay, you get your rocks up.
Did you have Taunt? Because you should have Alpha stated and Taunted turn 2.
I don't have Taunt on.
Okay, you know what? Fair play. Surely you can't touch the goat eel.
Doesn't stop me from trying.
That's a lot of damage, actually. Is that not AV? No, it's not. What the heck is he doing? He's not coiling it, see? That's cringe. That's terrible.
So yeah, I just get 2 off immediately before I decide to switch. The big crit though.
I know.
That's a lot of damage, and now it's the scary mon. So I die to a boom burst here.
Yep, you do.
So
I
does
see
everything
that.
else on my team.
Right. Fair enough. Do you not have any rock or steel type?
I don't have good ones. I have a
Okay.
Tinkerton, but it doesn't do anything in return.
I
It's kind of a
see.
failure of the Litwicks draft there.
Couldn't just run Assault Vest Tinkerton?
Yeah,
But then
but then it still
Skarmory
doesn't do
is
anything in
a
return.
punish. Yeah, I see. And you can't set rock.
Yeah, so I reveal. Well, okay, I don't reveal Scarf here, but it's fairly obvious that I'm Scarf Crook.
Well, you
I give the Volbeat a kill.
Hey, Chicken Air will take that. You're down
Yeah.
2 mons already. What's going on?
Yeah,
There's a
and then I sort of
Tailwind
realized
X-Cloud, bro.
that X-Bod and Tailwind kind of wins on paper
You
here,
take
right?
one, you're just going to crit one shot with Focus Blast or something?
Well, I'd need to hit a Focus Blast, right?
Oh my goodness. You
Or,
featured this match.
don't get the roll.
Do you actually have Focus Blast on that?
No.
You got,
It's fine.
like...
We're out of Tailwind, and I have a Valiant.
Okay.
Which was Covert Cloak for the fake out on the Megalophony that didn't come to the battle.
Right. But what do you do this?
I'm forced to click close combat there. I can't risk him predicting
Well, you
me.
can, because you've lost the battle otherwise. You got to make a play, right?
Oh yeah, this was my play. He goes into Rune and doesn't kill me with anything you can go for, so I get a free agility there.
That's nice. He just goes back. You mean PP stalled here, bro?
I cannot click anything but close combat there because if I over predict on the Exploder, it's lost. So yeah, I get burned. That's not very fun.
Are you prepared
But
for
I am
Scarf
mixed.
Deoxys Speed, by the way?
Oh yeah, I
dear,
did see that.
Memento.
Yeah, Memento and Burn. I forgot that Mon used those. So yeah, I just clicked close
Crit?
combat anyway. I needed to. Yeah, I was going for the crit. That was my out at this point. Yep, number 1. But it's fine, right? I've got a Rotom. It's boots. It's on full. Yeah, terrors. And kills.
Okay. I mean, this is a threat. Just live whatever this thing's doing and crit.
Yeah, I'll just click Thunderbolt. Oh, I'll miss one. That's fine. We like that. Oh, it lives. Oh, yeah.
What?
I'll dodge another one.
No. No. You can't do this. You can't. No.
I just click Thunderbolt here. I'm not going to overpredict and like plot up or anything. Because I don't want it to encore me or whatever it gets. Yeah, so that crit matters. And had any other move hit me in that battle, Rotom would have died there. So, all in all, not a bad battle. Oh yeah, I'm also faster than Eel under Tailwind. That was quite funny. Because that Eel also had rest. So had it not died to the crit Thunderbolt there, this might have been a very different battle. Oh, had anything not been twisted to benefit me in the Wheels of Fate, then maybe we would have seen a different result here.
I mean, this is like you've peaked. You've actually peaked.
I tell every time we play, it's a very interesting battle.
This is beyond interesting. This is fucked.
Yeah, I was saying to myself like, oh, I've lost quite early on into that battle, and then
Yeah,
things
you
just kind of
had.
kept helping me. Yeah, no, I lost quite a few times in that battle, and then something always came out of nowhere. Yes, the eel crit did matter because I was timid, not modest.
Oh my god.
Max roll
You've literally like
timid was 24%, and it had 25%.
you've 1 in 1600 did icerdo in the end game.
Mm.
That's
There is a
that's
potential
something.
that if the eel went for an attacking move, I wouldn't be low enough for the Skarmory. But also, had I sort of known that he was slower under Tailwind, he could have just like gone
You're
Skarmory
now 10 and
earlier.
4 in top 4.
Do you like my Mondiff?
You tried buying a lottery ticket. I feel like you should this week. Just this week only. For me.
I think I've probably used all that up.
I'm not sure. You thought that after the first Psycho Boost missed.
Yeah, turns out it was also Sash Deoxys as well, so the fact that that rolled slightly too low to Oko did not matter. But
It's
you know,
fine.
it could have gone better. It could have paralyzed, right?
And suddenly you've cast icerdo back towards his fate, which is playoff boundary. In the most unthinkable way. Like, it's
I
actually
don't think he's
impossible.
very happy about that. And I don't think I can complain about luck ever again.
No, you can't. Who do you play next week?
Massey.
I hope you get railed.
I do too, because at least then it won't be 200 turns.
Fair. How do you feel about your remaining games? You got Atch and Luke.
I'll probably get clapped by both of those as well. I think I can still miss playoffs.
I don't think you can anymore. I think something's happening.
I think it depends. I haven't looked at like who plays who.
Something very spooky is going on. I don't know what to say. That might be the most stupendous battle we've ever seen.
I've never
Draft
felt
League.
so bad after a win.
Yeah.
I should have just forfeit last turn.
And on that,
honestly,
I think that's it. I don't like. There's no point us talking. Like, is there literally anything you even want to talk about? Because that's screwed up.
I want my Coco back.
Yeah, well, you chose to give it away. And that's just how it is. Congrats on top 4 again, Failius. I don't know what you're doing, but congrats. I guess.
Just have to bribe the league commissioner.
That's fine. You know, you just got to get into playoffs, and once you do, the magic starts to happen. It hasn't before, but maybe this is the season. We'll be live again in a week's time on Monday, and the playoff situation is where all our eyes are currently averted to. It is a 4-way tie at 7-7 in the Miles Conference, and this Miles Conference has the Amsterdam's Agron in the playoffs as it stands. This is going to be a season, and frankly, it already has been. I don't know why, but I'm going to put exclamation point Discord in here anyway, as if someone isn't in it. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from the guy who did that.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you'll see us in a week.